What's up, fam? Just wanted to speak my little piece on this rumor going around that Ben Affleck wants out of being Batman in the DCEU. Just want to get my little piece about it. So, if you haven't been really following, you know that after Batman v Superman, there's a little interview. It's famous. You can look it up on YouTube or whatever. It has Ben Affleck and what's his name, Henry Cavill, in an interview, and they're responding to hearing that Batman v Superman is getting bad reviews. And, Ben Affleck is sitting there, he's looking sad. It was a whole meme. It was all last year, right? So now they're working on a Batman solo film, The Batman. About a month ago, I'm pretty sure, Ben Affleck came out and he was in an interview and he said that, well, there's really not a set script right now. And if the script does not come out to something that I want it to be, I'm not going to direct it. He didn't say he wasn't going to still act. He didn't say he wasn't going to be involved with, help working with the director and getting the movie on his feet. He just said he wasn't going to direct it if the script wasn't good, basically. Then a couple weeks after that, we hear, oh, Ben Affleck's not directing. Now, some people think it's because of his recent film, Live by Night. It's a passion project he was working on. He wrote it, directed, acted in it. Also released by Warner Brothers. It came out, didn't get the best reviews, and it didn't do the best at the box office either. It didn't get bad reviews. It just got a mixed response. Some people think Warner Brothers came to Ben Affleck and said, hey, look, we saw how this performed, so we think you should step down from directing the Batman right now. Some people think Ben Affleck was just disappointed by that and was like, okay, I don't think I'm at my directorial height right now to direct such a big, important film like the Batman. Maybe I should step down. Some people think it's because of what he actually came out and said. He came out and said, playing the Batman is a big thing. It takes a lot of concentration and work, and I really don't want to mess this up, and I need to be focused on that role rather than focused on directing everybody else. I personally think most of the reason is because the script is not good, and Warner Brothers is doing what they did last year in 2016. They're focused more on getting the film out on its release date rather than actually putting the effort in and making a good film. Going past that, I do feel that Ben Affleck will at some point have a final straw situation, because Man of Steel got mixed responses. It split the audiences down the middle, and it was just kind of like, hey, half of the people loved it, half of the people hated it, half of people like it, half of people don't. Batman vs. Superman was a little less mixed. So it was a little more negative. A lot of people hated it. A lot of people didn't like it. There were a lot of people that liked it. Very small amount of people loved it. All you got to do is look at that Rotten Tomatoes score and you'll see, right? So then we fast forward to Suicide Squad. Ben Affleck wasn't really a big part of Suicide Squad. All he had was a cameo, right? Suicide Squad got hilariously harsh reviews, hilariously negative. Almost nobody loved it. A few people liked it. A lot of people did not like it. And there were some that hated it, right? I personally thought it was alright. Definitely has problems. Definitely has good things about it as well. We're going to skip past Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck does not give a shit about Wonder Woman. Ben Affleck is focused on Justice League. If Justice League is shit, Ben Affleck will remove himself from the project. He only has 3 films in his contract. Batman v Supes, Justice League, and The Batman, of course. If Justice League flops, I think that's going to be the final straw. If Justice League is alright and Batman flops, that'll be the last straw and Ben Affleck will leave. Now, if Justice League is really good and Batman is bad, then we're looking at kind of like a 50-50. Ben Affleck might leave, Ben Affleck might stay. But that's my whole piece on it. I don't think Ben Affleck wants out of the DCEU. I feel like he's very invested into his character. I feel like he wants to be a part of this. But I also feel like he knows that this is damaging his filmography. All these low Rotten Tomatoes scores are not going to look good years down the road when he's retired and his filmography is being looked over, and you see a handful of fantastic, award-winning films, and then you see these Batman v Supes, Justice League, The Batman. It's going to be like, that doesn't look good on my filmography. So yeah, I feel like Ben Affleck is just kind of at his wit's end at this point. He doesn't really want to continue to be part of something that doesn't want to grow, that doesn't want to get better, that doesn't want to not be considered some of the worst films coming out in their years. I feel like he wants to get this universe back on track, but if the studio does not have the same desires, Ben Affleck will walk away. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you comment below. Remember, this is the show where it's all about you with a little bit of me in the middle. Have a good day, you glorious bastards.